Hey everyone, Ali West here, AW Personal Training, and welcome to this week's newsletter. In this week's newsletter we're going to be covering lower back pain, and a lot of clients come to see me with aches and pains, particularly in their lower back, and hopefully this video will give you 3 simple steps to try and reduce that pain and move a little bit easier and move without pain and live a pain-free life, hopefully. So first off, I'm going to talk about common reasons for back pain, and then I'm going to give you the 3 tips that are going to help hopefully reduce that lower back pain and make you move and feel a little bit better. So a lot of people suffer with back pain, particularly in this country, mainly for one particular reason, and that's because a lot of us do desk-bound jobs and we're very sedentary. So we don't get up and move, and our body is designed to move. It's designed to be on its feet with everything engaged, everything working, and move as a system. But as soon as you sit down, certain things switch off, particularly your abdominal muscles, your core, and also you don't really use your legs very much because you've sat down, so you don't get that load from the floor, and therefore your joints don't work in synchronization, and you don't move how the body's designed to move. So sitting down, driving is one thing that really causes a lot of back trouble. Things start to get locked up, things start to overcompensate, and then we get aches and pains, particularly in the lower back. So these 3 tips, put them into practice, and hopefully that pain will be reduced. So tip number 1 is to do some core strength exercises. Okay, so your core to me is your abdominal muscles, your obliques, which run down the side of your body, and your back muscles as well, in particular your lower back and the muscles that run alongside your spine. So that's what makes up your core unit. So if you can strengthen those muscles around there, it's going to take load off your lower back, it's going to take pressure off that, and it's going to help you to be supported and be more stable, so your lower back doesn't have to do any unnecessary work that it doesn't need to do. So I've got a lot of core exercises that I use with my clients, but if you want a little free ebook on some abdominal exercises and some core exercises to help strengthen that region, then get in touch and I can send that over to you. So that's tip number 1, is to do some core strength exercises, or not just core strength, do some core stability as well. So the 2 go hand in hand. Step number 2, and the second tip I'm going to give you, is to keep your main joints really mobile and stretch them often. So when I talk about the main joints in the body, I'm talking about the foot and ankle, your hips, and your thoracic spine, so the big spinal unit that runs from your lumbar spine at the bottom up to your cervical spine in your neck. Okay, so there's 12 vertebrae that make up your thoracic spine, so keep that nice and mobile. So you can start with the foot and ankle, doing some ankle mobility exercises. Make sure you're keeping your ankles nice and mobile. Hips are really important. They're the powerhouse of the body. All the big muscles attach onto your hips, so try and stretch them at the front, at the back, and on the sides as well, and do some hip mobility exercises. Again, if you need help with these, I can give you some more information. And last but not least, your spine. Make sure that you keep that mobile, so you can do some what we call lateral movements or sideways movements, and also if you twist and rotate, that really helps to free up your spine as well. So if you keep those joints mobile, again, it's going to take pressure off your lumbar spine, your lower back, and reduce that lower back pain. So that's the second tip. The third thing is to just literally get up and move. So if you know you do a desk-based job or a drive-in based job, or anything where you sat down for a long period of time, just every sort of 40 to 45 minutes, get up and move around, do some stretching. If you need to speak to someone in the office, rather than emailing them, get up and go and tell them. If you need to take a phone call, again, try and not take it sat down, take that phone call on the move and walk around a little bit. And the more mobile you are, the less things are going to get stuck and get restricted. And that's 9 times out of 10, that's what causes that lower back pain, is certain joints getting stuck down and bogged down, and your lower back has to take over and do too much work. So follow these 3 steps. Number 1, strengthen your core. Number 2, keep the major joints, the foot and ankle, the hips, and the thoracic spine nice and mobile, and keep those muscles around those joints stretched off. And the third thing is literally get up and move. And what we like to say is motion is lotion. So the more you move, the less troubles you're going to have, and the less lower back pain you're going to have. Hope that this video has been useful to you. If you have any more questions, or if you are suffering with some back trouble and you want to get that corrected and you need some more advice, don't hesitate to get in touch. Also, don't forget to click down below to share this with your friends and family. I'm sure they'd like to find out some more tips about health and fitness and wellness and nutrition. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll speak to you next week. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. See you soon. Take care.